Honourable Morris Williamson.
Ka tangi te titi, ka tangi te kaka, ka tangi hoki ahau, ka ti hei mori ora. Te whare e tu nei, tēnā koe, e te iwi e tu nei. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā katoa, tēnā koutou katoa te Ngati Whatua Orakei. Mr. Speaker, this bill is a step further in a long process for Ngati Whatua Orakei to see their proper position in Tamaki receive tangible recognition. This bill allows Ngati Whatua Orakei people to have a taronga waiwai that will remain in the people for eternity. The journey to the conclusion of this settlement has been long and arduous, dating back as far as 1846. Many current Ngati Whatua Orakei people and MPs here today will remember the Bastion Point occupation, which started in January 1977, but is now more than 35 years ago. Even recent negotiations have taken 13 years to complete. I acknowledge Ruby Hinimoa-Gray, who was the chairperson of Ngati Whatua Orakei Trust Board in 1993, her incredibly wonderful successor, Sir Hugh Kāwharu, and his nephew, Cyril Talbot, all whom have passed away while these negotiations have continued. Ngati Whatua Orakei have always worked hard to build and strengthen their relationship with the Crown, beginning in 1840 when they welcomed Governor Hobson to Tamaki Makaurau and made land available for the new capital of Auckland. Oh, how a number of us wish it was still there. Today we see Ngati Whatua Orakei again working hard to build and preserve their relationship with the Crown. They have accepted this settlement in good faith and have recognised that full restitution for all their losses is simply not possible. Ngati Whatua Orakei settlement has been delayed while overlapping claims were addressed across Tamaki Makaurau, and I wish to acknowledge the patience of the people of Ngati Whatua Orakei during this time. As with Ngati Manahuri, the second reading of the Ngati Whatua Orakei bill is a significant milestone. It was heartening to read the number of submissions in support of the Ngati Whatua Orakei Deed of Settlement Bill, and I'm really delighted to have done so, sir. The bill was referred to the Maori Affairs Select Committee on the 8th of March 2012, and the committee reported it back to the House on the 25th of July this year. The committee has examined the bill and unanimously supports it. The committee has proposed no major amendments. They recommend it be passed with 3 technical amendments only. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Chair and the members of the Maori Affairs Select Committee for their excellent work on this bill and for considering it in such a prompt manner. The committee received and considered 99 written submissions on the bill and heard 23 oral submissions at the Orakei Marae on the 23rd of April. Nearly all submissions related to the 3.2 hectares of land at Narrow Neck on the North Shore. Many people supported the bill and the settlement, but they opposed the inclusion of the land at Narrow Neck. So let me say again that this land is an integral part of the settlement with Ngati Whatua Orakei. It is not open space, and it is currently used by the Defence Force for operational purposes. It is Crown land and will be leased back to the Navy for a minimum period of 15 years with an option to extend for up to 150 years. There is very little suitable Crown land in the Tamaki region for settlement, and there are 12 other claimant groups negotiating with the Crown in this area. The site has only been available for public use with permission from the Defence Force and will continue to be available for public use under those same exact conditions. I encourage members of the Devonport community who have reservations about the settlement to work towards a positive relationship with Ngati Whatua Orakei. Mr. Speaker, I acknowledge the Ngati Whatua Orakei people who suffered the many grievances as a result of Crown breaches of the treaty, and I have waited to see those grievances settled a long time. As a member for Auckland, I have followed this closely, sir. The second reading is one more step in the settlement process to provide redress for historical breaches and for the treaty, and we can celebrate it as another milestone achieved for the Crown and the people of Ngati Whatua Orakei.
Reno Turakadni.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker. Tēnā rā koutou i te whare. Kia koutou Ngati Whatua.